Outdoor hockey going down this weekend with two Stadium Series matchups at MetLife Stadium involving the three local hockey teams. So let's talk about it with hockey enthusiast and host of Total Hockey Now, my guy Anthony Rivera. Anthony, how is it going? You look ready for the Stadium Series.
I am ready. I need to keep warm in what is going to be a very, very cold outdoor game. So I'm ready to keep myself very warm for this.
Yeah, you are going to be braving the temperatures, my friend. We will get into that a little bit later. But let's start off with the uniqueness of this year's Stadium Series because four of the top five teams in the Metro Division will play this weekend at MetLife Stadium, and fans can come out and see the Devils versus the Flyers at 8 o'clock on Saturday, the Rangers versus the Islanders at 3 p.m. on Sunday. And it's going to mark the first time the NHL has staged outdoor games with fans in attendance at the same stadium on back-to-back days. What do you make of the league doing this, and should fans get to experience more outdoor games?
Well, I think it's the third time in the tri-state area that this has come around. I know it's been at Citi Field. I know it's been at Yankee Stadium. I love the outdoor games. I think they're a lot of fun. I think it brings out a lot of fans, definitely more seats out there for, the NHL to sell tickets to. So there's a great atmosphere that comes with this. I know they're going to have concert with the Jonas Brothers today as well. This is always a fun game and, definitely far more entertaining to me than the NHL All-Star Weekend. I do not think there is a need for fans to experience more games. And I only say this because I think there's just enough. You have the outside, of the Stadium Series, and you also get the Heritage Classic as well as the Winter Classic, which happens, I think, every New Year's. So this year they had 4 games. You don't want to oversaturate with those games, and a nice taste is, I think, all you need.
All right, so you think there's enough there with the 4 games. That is good to go. Now, we'll talk about the Devils because they're going to be going up against a Flyers team that appears to be ahead of their rebuilding schedule. Both teams are fighting to try to lock up a playoff spot. How big is this game for New Jersey to grab 2 points in this outdoor matchup?
It's very big. I know it's February and we have 2 months left of hockey, but this is a must-win game for the Devils. A win does 2 things. It brings them closer to a wild card spot because currently they're 2 points behind the 8th and final spot held by the Detroit Red Wings. And a Red Wings loss, Devils win today, and that ties them for that final wild card spot. Secondly, a win against the Flyers brings them within 5 points of the 3rd division spot. So the Devils will definitely want to bounce back after a disappointing loss to the struggling Los Angeles Kings on Thursday. Get a win here and start building some momentum because we really haven't seen the Devils go on a run yet this season.
Yep. We'll see if they can do that on Saturday. Now, the Sunday game between the Rangers and the Islanders features the Blue Shirts. They've won 6 straight games, while the Isles, they've been up and down since Patrick Roy took over as head coach. Do the Rangers need to keep their foot on the gas here with their recent strong play, or is this a game that the Islanders actually need more?
Can I say yes to both? I mean, the Rangers need to keep their foot on the pedal here, and the Islanders need this game more. It's plain and simple. Look at the Rangers, who, after a tough stretch in January, have built enough equity to, sustain that tough stretch. Now they've won 6 in a row, like you mentioned, and are 7-2-1 in their last 10. Like I said, they've built enough equity earlier on in the season that the January rough patch feels like a blip on the radar because they still lead the Metro Division by 6 points with a solid 73 points on the season. On the other hand, you have the Islanders who, like the Devils, are fighting for their playoff lives and at this moment are fighting for that final wild card spot. They're 1 point behind the Devils with 57 points, and they've had some excruciating losses this season. They're 3-4-3 in their last 10, and if Roy is going to get this team going, they're going to have to do it on the road because they have struggled all season long on the road.
Yeah, we'll see if they can get it going, the Isles, that is, and if the Rangers can keep their winning streak alive. Last thing for me, Anthony, we've done this when we talked about the Mets. We haven't really done this with hockey. I want to talk a bit of hockey fashion, okay? Of the 3 local teams playing in the Stadium Series, which team do you think delivered the best Stadium Series sweaters?
Am I a little biased?
Just a little? Just a bit.
Just a little? Yeah. No, I really do love the Devils jersey and how, kind of simplistic with not messing up the logo it's been. The Rangers one is pretty nice as well. The Islanders one, I know there's like some kind of story behind it, and I just, I don't know. It's too simple. Looks like a college kind of type of sweater to me. And the Flyers really didn't do anything, so I don't even know if I count that. But I really do like what the Devils did there. It really stands out for me. And, the Rangers with the white is going to look nice outside, especially if it's, snowing.
Now, talking about outside, before we go, you are going to be there at the game to see the Devils play the Flyers. It is going to be cold. I don't know how you're doing it. Tell the people how you're preparing for this game. Layering up, I assume.
I got my snow overalls. I'm going to layer up with Under Armour Heat Tech. I have the long sleeve shirt on here. I got the hat. I'll have the jersey. I'll probably bring a jacket. The only thing I wish I had was one of those face guard masks. I don't have that, but hopefully, with a scarf, I can, handle this cold. Originally, I thought it was going to be 13 degrees. Now it's up to 21, so a little happy with that part. But, with the wind and out at MetLife, could be frigid.
Yeah, that's the thing there. The wind at MetLife can get crazy. You are better than me. I don't like to be out in sporting events below 50 degrees. So hang in there, stay warm, enjoy the Stadium Series. That is Anthony Rivera doing great work covering hockey. Anthony, always a pleasure to talk to you. Stay warm and enjoy, my friend.
Yes, Dexter. Can't wait to talk to you again, my friend.